Everyone knows about the gladiators, the armor, the glory, the thumbs up or thumbs down. But the absolute bloodiest, most twisted spectacle in the Colosseum didn't happen during the main event. It happened when the crowd was eating lunch. Welcome to the Meridiana, the midday executions. By noon, the morning animal hunts were over, and the elite gladiators were resting up for their afternoon. For the average Roman, this was halftime, a chance to stretch their legs and grab a snack. But down on the sand, the real horror was just beginning. This was damnatio ad bestias, condemnation to the beast. But the Romans didn't just want a simple execution, they wanted a show. Roman directors basically turned their arena into a deadly, high budget stage play. Condemned criminals, prisoners of war, and runaway slaves were dressed up as figures from Greek and Roman mythology. Then they were forced to act out the stories, but with very real, fatal endings. Remember the myth of Icarus, the boy who flew too close to the sun? The Romans would strap a prisoner into a catapult with fake wings and launch him across the arena to his death. Or how about Orpheus, the musician whose music was so beautiful it charmed wild animals? They'd dress a man as Orpheus and send him out to play a lyre. But instead of charming the animals, a starved bear would be released from a trapdoor to tear him apart while the crowd chewed on their figs. They even recreated the torture of Prometheus, chaining a man to a rock and letting an imported wild animal rip open his stomach. But why go through all this trouble? Why the costumes and the props? Because to the Romans, this wasn't just mindless slaughter. It was a massive propaganda machine. It showed the 50,000 people in the stands that Roman justice was absolute. It proved that the myths of the gods were real and that the emperor had the power to recreate them right in front of their eyes. So, the next time you think of the Colosseum as an arena of honor and fair combat, remember the midday show, the time when the arena floor ran red with the blood of unwilling actors, all while the greatest empire on earth sat back, relaxed, and enjoyed their lunch. If you thought this was brutal, wait until you hear how they punished treason. Subscribe for more dark history.